Okay, this week we've been multiplying fractions. Today we are going to focus on multiplying mixed numbers. And before you can multiply mixed numbers, you have to turn the mixed number into an improper fraction. So to do that, we multiply the denominator by the whole number. So 2 times 3, 2 times 3 is 6. And then add the numerator. 6 plus 1 is 7. So 7 halves multiplied by 4 times 1 is 4. And then 4 plus 1 is 5. So 5 fourths. So now it's just like what we've been doing this week. 7 halves multiplied by 5 fourths. So nothing, 2 can't go into 5, 2 can't go into 7, 4 can't go into 7, 4 can't go into 5 evenly. So multiply the numerator. 7 times 5 is 35. 2 times 4 is 8. Remember, this is an improper fraction because the numerator is larger than your denominator. So you have to change it to a mixed number. 8 goes into 34. So you go into 35, not 34. It goes in 4 times with 3 left over. So then your answer would be 4. Your answer is your whole number. Your remainder is your numerator over top of your denominator that stays the same. So then your answer would be 4 3/8. Okay, so let's erase that one. Okay, now let's do 2 1/2 times 3 1/3. I'm going to give you all a couple minutes to convert these mixed numbers to improper fractions, and then you try to multiply them. Okay, let's look at it. You should have gone 2 times 2 gives you 4. And then 4 plus 1 gives you 5. So 5 halves times 3 times 3 is 9. And 9 plus 1 is 10, so 10 thirds. Okay, so now we have 5 halves multiplied by 10 thirds. Well, if you look at it, 2 can go into 10. So 2 goes into 2 one time, 2 goes into 10 5 times. So 5 times 5 is 25. 1 times 3 is 3. Okay, that's an improper fraction. So let's convert that improper fraction to a mixed number. Well, we divide 3 into 25. That goes 8 times, which is 24. Subtract. So 8 would be your whole number. Your remainder is your numerator over top of your denominator that stayed the same. So 8 1/3 would be your answer. Okay, let's do another one. 2 2/3 multiplied by 7 1/2. 2 2/3 multiplied by 7 1/2. I'll give you a few minutes to work it out. Okay, let's look at it. 2 2/3. To convert that to an improper fraction, 3 times 2 is 6. And then add your numerator. 6 plus 2 is 8. Denominator stays 3. Okay, 2 times 7 is 14. And then 14 plus 1 is 15. So 15 over 2. Now, if you look at it, 3 can go into 15, can it? So 3 goes into 3 one time. 3 goes into 15 5 times. You can also do 2 and 8. 2 goes into 2 one time, and 2 goes into 8 4 times. So 4 times 5 is 20. 1 times 1 is 1. 20 over 1 goes to 20 whole. So 20 would be your answer. Now we're going to do a mixed number by a whole number. Okay? On this one, all you do, you still have to convert this to an improper fraction. So 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5, so 5/3, times 15 over 1, okay? So 3 goes into 3 one time, 3 goes into 15 5 times. Then 5 times 5 is 25. 5 over 1, which goes to 25. Okay, let's review. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2 is 5, so 5/3 over 15 over 1. 3 goes into 3 one time, 3 goes into 15 5 times. 5 times 5 is 25, 1 times 1 is 1. 1 goes into 25 25 times. Okay, now you try this one. Three and 2/3 times 22. 3 and 2/3 multiplied by 22. Okay, let's look at it. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11, so 11/3. Times 22 over 1. Okay, nothing here. There's nothing that can cancel, is there? 3 can't go into 22, 3 can't go into 11. It doesn't matter about the 1. If you take 1 into it, it's not going to help you. So now we're going to have to take 22 and multiply it by 11. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 2 is 2. Placeholder, 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 2 is 2. Add that up. So it's going to be 242 over 3. Okay, so now we have an improper fraction. So now we have to take 242 and divide it by the denominator, which is 3. 3 can't go into 2. 3 goes into 24 8 times, which is 24. Bring down the 2. 3 cannot go into 2, so we're going to put a 0 up there. And it's going to leave 2. So now it's going to be 80 and 2/3. 80 and 2/3 would be your answer. And sometimes you're going to have big numbers like that. Where it didn't cancel, it made us have a bigger number here. So 80 and 2/3 is our answer. I hope this video helps. Just remember, when multiplying mixed numbers, you have to convert the mixed number into an improper fraction and then multiply it the way we've been multiplying this week.